Hello and welcome back to Trends and Friends, everyone. Gabriella is joining me. So excited to have you here. We are talking about her brand new store that opened out here in Wolford. So tell us a little bit about it and what people can expect.
Hi, so I'm the owner and lead instructor at Feminine Defense. I have an everyday carry store where I have self-defense items in the store, and then I also offer classes here. So I do license to carry a handgun, basics to handgun, and concealed carry weapon classes.
What got you into this? What made you start this?
So I took my LTC about a year ago with David Mead at West Texas Justice, and it really seemed like he loved his career and he was really good at his job, and I decided, maybe I could do this. So within 7 months from being a new shooter, I became an LTC instructor. So last year.
Yeah, that's crazy. What made you spark that interest? What made you go so fast? I mean, that's pretty crazy that it was less than a year.
Honestly, it was because of COVID, and it was like a quarantine hobby for the most part. But then I started getting into wanting to teach women how to defend themselves. I've had domestic violence survivors come to my class, and they feel a lot more comfortable with a female instructor. I feel like women sometimes listen more to a woman telling them something, and it's also easier for me because I was just a civilian. So I don't have the military or police background.
And for people that are wondering, what qualifies you to teach these classes?
Yes, so I am certified by the NRA in basics of pistol and concealed carry weapons. I'm also certified by the state to instruct LTC, and I also have an import federal firearms license, so I can deal firearms as well.
Are you going to be dealing those firearms soon? When is that going to happen?
Yes, so probably in about 6 weeks I will have firearms here in the store.
And what kind of firearms will that be?
Very particular. So pretty much everything in my store, it goes through me. I approve it, and it will only be in the store if I like it. So I like 6 Hour, that's what I'm carrying right now. Girsan, IWI, and Canik, which are Turkish and Israel guns.
Tell us what we can expect when we show up. When we come here, what do we need to do? What do we need to bring?
Okay, so for license to carry, it's usually on Saturdays. It starts at 9:30 a.m. and ends around 4:30 p.m. By Texas law, I have to have my students in class for 4 hours. Then they take a 25-question multiple choice written test. That's very easy. It's very common sense knowledge. And then we go to the range for 30 minutes to an hour, and we do a shooting proficiency. Upon completion of the class portion and the shooting portion, they get an LTC 100 form that they will submit to DPS, much like a driver's license, just to show that they're proficient, and then they wait about 4 to 6 weeks and they get their license in the mail.
I know some people might be worried, especially if it's something new to them. Why should they choose you? What makes you kind of unique, special?
My niche is women and new shooters. So I'm very experienced so far with brand new shooters, starting from the first time they ever picked up a gun to passing their LTC very quickly, actually. So.
What makes you want to do this? What makes you so passionate about it?
I just want women to be able to feel confident in protecting themselves and not relying on someone else, because police sometimes take minutes to get to a scene. So if you have the tools and the capability to protect yourself, you're much better in the long run if something were ever to happen.
I know we talked about women, but anybody can come do this, and how do they sign up?
Yes, so I do co-ed classes for the most part, unless specified as women's only. They can come by the store, or they can go to my Facebook at Feminine Defense, or my website, femininedefense.org.
And so can they come by themselves? Is this a group thing? How does that all work?
Yeah, they can come by themselves. They can bring friends, moms. I actually have a Mother's Day weekend class, so that would be nice for mothers and their children to come to that class. But yeah, some people come by themselves and some come with a full set of siblings, so it just all depends on what that person wants.
Well, sounds great, and you're out here in Wolford, so people can come check you out. Will you give that address?
Yes, it's 602 Donald Preston Drive, Suite B107.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here. It sounds like it's a great time.
Of course, thanks.
All right, guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more Trends and Friends after the break.